Well, the question says, excuse me, on 1st June 2016, a bank granted Tabiso a loan of 250,000 rand at an interest rate of 15% per annum, compounded monthly, to buy a car. Tabiso agreed to repay the loans in monthly installments commencing on 1st July 2016 and ending 4 years later on the 1st June 2020. However, Tabiso was unable to make the first 2 installments and only commenced with the monthly installment on 1st of September 2016. Now, question 7.1 says this: calculate the amounts Tabiso owed the bank on 1st August 2016, a month before before he paid his first installment. Question 2. All right. I'm right here 7.1. Okay. To calculate, we are asked to calculate the amounts. Okay. Tabiso owed the bank in the first of the first month. So this will be the formula will be the amounts will be equal to the principal, open brackets, 1 plus I, all to the power of n. So I can just move this a little bit up there. And then A will be equal to the amount is 250,000. So I'm right here 250,000. Open brackets, 1 plus the interest of 15%. So this will be 0.15 all over 12, all to the power of n, which is 2, because 2 months. A it will be equal to, we can just use a calculator to work it out. So 250,000, open brackets, 1 plus 0.15 over 12, all to the power of 2. So when we hit equal, and then this is equivalent to 256,000 and 0.6 rand. This is the amount that Tabiso owed the bank after 2 months. Now, question 7.2. That was 7.1. Now we're doing, excuse me, that was 7.1. Now we're going to do 7.2. The question says that having paid the first monthly installment on 1st September 2016, Tabiso will still pay his last monthly installment on 1st June 2020. Calculate his monthly installments. Well, so we need to find X, okay, his monthly installments. And now we do know that to get the formula is given by P equal to X, open square brackets, 1 plus open brackets, 1 plus the interest, all to the power of negative n, okay, all over I. Now, we can substitute, okay, the principal P will be equal to 256, this amount. This becomes the amounts, the principal 256,289.06 will be equal to X, excuse me, 1 plus, open brackets, 1 plus 0.15 over 12, all to the power of how much? Because how many months now? Because 4 years will be 12 times on right here. Negative n will be 4 years, 12 times 40 times 4 will make 40, negative 48. Okay, but because of the 2 months delayed, we're going to plus 2 here. Okay, and then all this over 15%, so 0.15 over 12. Now we can just cross multiply because over here the denominator is like 1. Remember, all this all these parts here forms the denominator of so we can cross multiply. So we will do 256,289.06 times by 0.15 over 12. Okay, this is equal to x, open square brackets, 1 plus 1 plus 0.15 over 12 to the power of n, which is negative 46. Okay, so we can work it out in the calculator. So this amount times 0.15 over 12 will make, just move my board a little bit up there. This is equal to 3203.61, and then this is equal to, I can also work out what is in the brackets. This will be 1 plus, open brackets, 1 plus 0.15 over 12, all to the over 12, okay, to the power of negative 46. Okay, but we can just put bracket there. So this is equivalent to 1.56. Okay, I can 1.56x. So if I need to find x, I can divide both sides by 1.56, and then so in my calculator here, I know that this, if I set it to the power of negative 1, it's like dividing by that times by 3203.61. So it's like doing 3203.61 divided by 1.56. When we divide this, we get x will be equal to okay, something wrong. How can we get this less? It cannot be. Is there anything wrong? Let's double check the calculations. Oh yes, the formula. In the formula, it's supposed to be negative here. So okay, there's not much to correct. Just this, change this one to minus, and then so it's minus over here. So 1 minus here. So now in the calculator over here, we will do 1 minus, open brackets, 1 plus 0.15 over 12, all here to the power of negative 46. And when we hit equal, yes, this is 0.44. So 0.44. 0.44. That one also was supposed to be 0.44. So we will divide them by 0.44 both sides. Okay. Now we have like this, so I can just do this number raised to the power of negative 1, as I did before, times 3203.61. When we hit equal, there we have like, I believe this is correct because the formula is correct, calculation also. So this is 7359. So therefore x will be 7359 0.78. So its monthly installment will be this much. Well, now the following question is question 7.3. Well, the question says if Tabiso paid 9,000 as his monthly installment starting on 1st September 2016, how many months sooner will he repay the loan? Well, okay, I'm gonna move my board over. Okay, I'm gonna write here 7.3. Okay. Now Tabiso is paying now 9,000. This is his monthly payments. Okay, installment is paying 9,000, and we're going to use the same formula for that. So this will be 250. How much was that again? 256. 289.06. Okay, looking for n now. Okay, I want to say here we're looking for n. The 256 will be equal to, okay, now his monthly installment is 9,000. 9,000 open brackets 1 minus open brackets 1 plus 15%, so 0.15 over 12. Okay, all to the power of negative n. Okay, all over 0.15 over 12. So we cross multiply again, so we have like 2, we have like over 12, so we have like 256,289.06 times 0.15 over 12 equal to 9,000. Okay, because here we can do 9,000 times 1 and 9,000 times that. So 9,000 minus 9,000 open bracket 1 plus 0.15 over 12. We can also calculate that, okay? 1 plus 0.15 over 12. This is equal to 81 over 80, which is, okay, let's leave it as a fraction now, so long, 81 over 80. So 81 over 80. I prefer to leave it as a fraction to be more accurate, okay, to the power of negative n. Now, now this in the calculator, we can do 256,289.06 times 0.15 over 12, and then this will be okay, this we did it earlier, 3203.61, 3203.61. This will be equal to 9,000 minus 9,000, 81 over 80 to the power of negative n. Now, if 9,000 moves over, we will have like 9,000 minus 3203.61 equal to negative 9,000. Okay, 81 over 80 to the power of n, negative n. So this will be, so I say minus 9,000 and then keep it positive. So it's going to be 5796, 5796.39, I guess. Yes, 0.39, because we always count to the second decimal place. It's money. Money always goes to the second decimal place. So equal to negative 9,000, 81 over 80 to the power of negative n. Now we can divide both sides by negative 9,000, and then we will get so we're going to divide this by 9,000, negative 9,000. So we got like negative 0.64 equal to 81 over 80 to the negative n. Then let me just move the board this way. Over here, then you can use the logs. Okay. So we can say log of 81 over 80 to the power of negative n will be equal to log of okay, I can save myself times. This simply means negative. So if I use the logs formula on a right log formula over here next to it, we do know that b to the power of x equal to log of a base b. So in this situation, because okay, this part here which has a negative n, this can be written as like 80 over 81 with a positive n. Okay, it is correct. So this means like 80 over 80 to the power of n equal to negative 0.64. Okay. Yes. So if we apply the logs, so this means that n will be equal to okay, log of negative numbers don't exist, but over here we will do okay, hold on a second. I'm just trying to correct this one. I mean, write this one correctly in a standable way. I prefer to move it a little bit like this, and then okay, I prefer to write it this way. Double checking the calculation here because the logs will not accept the negative values. Let's see what's happened here. First of all, we'll work this. Okay, we times 9,000 here and then there, and then if we move the 9,000 over oh yeah, the mistake was here. It was negative 1,000 and positive this, because if 1,000 this moved here, it's negative. And then when we divide, this will be correct, but when we divide a negative, the answer must be negative here. When we divide by this, that makes positive. Now it's correct. It's correct because logs will not accept the negative value. So this is positive actually. Positive 0.64. So n will be equal to log of 0.64, okay, base 80 over 81. Now n, therefore, n will be equal to, we can use a calculator here. So I can just take there, I can move it over here. So we have like log. Okay, let's use instead of using this log, please use this other log, because here you have like you also have the base. So this will be like log of 0.64. Okay, the base is 80 over 81. Okay, when we hit equal, so we have like 35.93. 35.93. Now, this simply because n must be an integer, so this will be approximately 36 months. Okay, after 36 months, Tabiso will be able to pay his death. Now let's move on. Question 7.4. Okay. Over here 7.4. The question says that if Tabiso paid 9,000 as a monthly installment starting on the 1st September 2016, calculate the final statement to repay the loan. All right. Now move the board over here so we can move. So 7.4. Okay. Now, because we are calculating the final installments, okay, the final installment, I'm going to write the formula here. The final installments will be equal to okay, the final installment is something as the balance. Okay, this will be okay. Let's just write here the final installment. I call it F. Will be we got how much here previously? 256,289.06. So this will be 256,289.06. Okay, that's the amount. Open brackets, and then here it's like 1 plus 0.15% over 12. Now for how many months then? Okay, because okay, the balance here we find that it was over here we got the n was 36. Okay, but now this will be this will be the balance of the installment after the 35th payment was made. So this will be to the power of 35. Okay, and then excuse me, minus 9,000. Open square brackets, and then 1 plus 0.15 over 12 to the power of 35 minus 1 all over 0.15 over 12. Then over here, F will be equal to, we can use a calculator for that. So F will be 256, 289.06, open brackets here, 1 plus 0.15, sorry, 15 over 12, okay, all to the power of 35, okay, minus, we can just enter all this in the calculator, it's possible, okay, minus, we can just enter this, 9,000, as long as we respect 9,000, open round, the first round bracket, the second round bracket, here 1, because the calculator takes the square bracket as a round bracket, okay, so 1 plus 0.15 over 12, okay, close brackets, and then minus 1, now close the final bracket, all over 0.15 over again 12. Okay, I entered everything. So this will be equal to this amount. Let's check, did I entered everything correctly? So let's see. So we have this. okay, to the power of 35. And then there also, okay, let's look at the numerator. Oops, careful, I missed here, to the power of 35 also. Yes, now it's correct. Now when we hit equal, and then we got, yes, we got 37.35.45. That makes 35.45 rand. So this is the final balance, the final installment actually, or the balance. Thank you.